Hello and welcome to the Revolution K12 Quickstart. Revolution K12 is a computer adaptive program that uses formative assessment to decide which lessons a student needs or doesn't need. If I get an answer wrong, the program gives me follow-up questions to see which part or parts I'm not understanding. Those are the areas in which I will receive tutorials. Here is how to use this Quickstart. Pause this video. Open Google Chrome as your internet browser. Type revolutionk12.com into the URL bar and make sure you don't just type it into Google because there are lots of other Revolution K12s out there. Log in using the username and password given to you and be patient. The website has a lot going on and sometimes needs you to simply wait or refresh the screen. First, you will need to decide which of your students should be enrolled in Revolution K12. All 11th and 12th graders who haven't passed KC should be enrolled through one of two ways. Either the student is in the workshop class, in which case the student is doing Revolution K12 3 hours per week with the KC teacher, or the student should be doing Revolution K12 through ISP. The syllabus and assignment work records are on the server. If you have a 10th grader, the student will be enrolled in both KC, ELA, and Math. However, only 1 hour will be assigned each week for each subject through the classroom, so please assign more through ISP as needed. Because this is a new program with limited space, students below 10th grade will be given Revolution K12 courses on a case-by-case basis. Workshop and ISP teachers can work together to see what would be appropriate. Finally, any student who needs remediation in any math class can get that through Revolution K12. See Christina for details. Now I will walk you through the process of adding a student to a class. Feel free to pause this at any time and go back to Google Chrome to walk through the steps. The first time you log into Revolution K12, you should already have at least one course to which you've been assigned a teacher. If you're going to assign a student to a class, go to the gradebook and roster next to the class to which you'd like to add them. Scroll through the names on the left to see if the student is already in the class. If not, click Add Students. Next, see if the student is already in the system by clicking the first letter of the last name. If the student has been added to the system but is not yet in the class, all I have to do is click on the student's name and add the student. If the student is not in the system yet, I can click on the Create New Student tab, type in the first name, last name, and student ID, and click Add Student. Make sure to copy, paste, or write down the username and password and give it to your student. He or she can now access the course from any device with the internet. You can assign work by hours or by module. To assign by hours, just tell the student to complete any module from the syllabus for a certain amount of hours. The student's screen will look somewhat like this when he or she signs in. Tell the student to go to the syllabus and to do any module from the syllabus. When the student signs in, the screen will look somewhat like this. If you'd like to assign by hours, have the student click on the tab that says Syllabus and complete any of the modules for the amount of hours you'd like the student to complete them. If there's a certain module that you know the student needs to complete, then assign that module. For example, if I know my student is low in number sense, I'll assign the student that module. I'll write number sense on the work record, and I will expect the student to do all of the modules within number sense. I can have the student take the number sense exam on his or her own, or I can have the student take it in math lab so that a teacher's there to proctor. I can also assign my student the entire course. If this is the case, then what I'll do is tell the student that the student needs to work through the entire syllabus within a certain amount of time. Grading work and assigning credit is easy when Revolution K12 does it for you. To grade work and assign credits, make sure to log into your Revolution K12 and go to the gradebook and roster icon next to the course. You can hover over a score and it turns into the word report. If you click on this, you'll get the full picture of exactly what the student did during this module. These are the scores that you can use on your assignment work record. Make sure to use the syllabus, which is on the server, to determine the amount of credits for each module. To create a work sample, you'll do this from the same screen. Hover the mouse over a score for a lesson that is representative of the student's overall grade. This will turn the grade into the word report. Click on Report and print the screen that comes up. This shows the work the student did on each question. Include at least 7.5 hours of modules, and make sure to include a test. There's one at the end of each unit.